Mind reading is when you say you know what someone is thinking, even if you don't have all the facts. This language trick comes from the Milton Model and makes people more open to your ideas. For example, let's say you're planning for a trip. A direct statement would be, I found this new tourist spot, let's visit. But with mind reading pattern, you would say, you're going to absolutely love this new tourist destination. In this statement, you're creating an anticipation that they will surely enjoy the new destination. This approach can arouse their curiosity and make them open to exploring the place with a positive mindset. You can use mind reading pattern in action in a relationship conflict as well. Let's say you and your partner have been in a relationship for a few years and your anniversary is an important date for both of you. This year, your partner forgets about your anniversary, which leaves you feeling hurt and disappointed. However, you decide to address the situation in a different way. Instead of directly saying, you forgot our anniversary and it really upset me, you could use mind reading pattern and say, I can understand that remembering dates might slip our minds sometimes, especially when we are busy, but it was our anniversary yesterday. The situation was still addressed while maintaining empathy and understanding. Using a direct statement like you forgot our anniversary and it really upset me could have led to a defensive response from your partner. By employing this pattern, you acknowledge the possibility that remembering dates can be challenging for anyone. This creates a bridge of understanding, allowing your partner to feel less defensive and more open to discussing the situation. It implies that you understand their perspective without directly accusing them, which can lead to more constructive conversation about how to handle special occasions in the future. Let's take another example, but at a workplace this time. You and a co-worker have been collaborating on a project and a key deadline is approaching. However, your co-worker has been consistently late in delivering their part of work, causing delays and extra stress for the team. You decide to address the issue. A direct, non-mind reading statement would be, your constant delays in delivering your part of work is causing problems for the team. And a mind reading pattern would be, I can imagine that sometimes workload can be more, but we need to ensure that we all meet the deadlines. In this scenario, using a direct statement about your co-worker's delays may lead to a defensive response. By employing mind reading pattern, you express empathy for the challenges your co-worker might be facing, and at the same time you're getting the work done. The implication is that you understand the workload can be demanding. This can create a less confrontational atmosphere and encourage your co-worker to share their perspective without feeling attacked. Using this allows for a more open conversation about how to manage deadlines effectively, address any issues, and work together to achieve project goals. Mind reading pattern is not only for conflicting situations. It can also be used for comforting a child. Let's say your child is feeling anxious about going to school in the new year after a long vacation. They are worried about making friends and adjusting to the new environment. You want to comfort them and ease their concerns. One would directly say, don't worry, everything will be fine. Using mind reading pattern, you would say, it's natural to feel a bit nervous about starting something new, but I know you can handle it well. When comforting a child, it's important to acknowledge their feelings without dismissing them. Using a direct statement like, don't worry, everything will be fine, might not fully address their concerns. Using this pattern, you validate their emotions by implying that feeling nervous about new experiences is normal. This subtle understanding can provide comfort and reassurance. It shows that you recognize their feelings and have confidence in their ability to navigate the situation. This pattern helps create connection and encourages a child to share their thoughts while feeling understood and supported. Similarly, mind reading pattern can also be used to motivate or encourage someone to do something. Maybe your friend is feeling nervous about an upcoming job interview. They are doubting their abilities and worried about making a good impression. You want to encourage and boost their confidence. Instead of just saying, you will do great in the interview, you would say, it's completely normal to feel anxious before an interview, but I have no doubt that your skills and preparations will shine through. Same as how you dealt with the kid. When encouraging a friend for an interview, it's important to address their nervousness while offering genuine support. A direct statement like, you will do great in the interview might feel a bit generic and your friend may subconsciously ignore it. Using mind reading pattern, you acknowledge their anxiety as a common reaction before interviews. By implying that their skills and preparations will shine through, you provide reassurance that their efforts won't go unnoticed. This approach validates their feelings and builds confidence as it shows you understand their emotions while emphasizing their strengths. This helps your friend feel supported and capable of handling the interview with confidence. Hope you're liking this video series so far. Do comment down and tell me which scenario was most relatable for you. Next video will be on presuppositions pattern, which is equally interesting and very useful in many real life scenarios. So do subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're new to the channel for getting notified whenever a new video is published. See you soon.